I think the president has also long expressed his frustration with Vladimir Putin and, frankly, both sides of this war. And he's always said in order to negotiate a good peace deal, both sides need to be interested in a good peace deal.
That was Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt today on President Trump canceling a meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin as Trump is hitting Russia's cash machine to stop its war in Ukraine with sanctions on Rosneft and Lukoil. Both combined produce nearly 60% of Russia's oil. Joining us now for more, former Trump State Department counterterrorism coordinator Nathan Sales. Nathan, great to see you. What do you think? Will this get a ceasefire? Are these sanctions enough to deter China and India from buying Russia's oil? China is pulling back on its purchases of seaborne, coming over the sea Russian oil. India is also cutting its Russian oil imports. Is this going to do it? What do you think?
Liz, thanks for having me on. I think it's a great start. It's clear that President Trump's patience with Vladimir Putin has completely run out, and Vladimir Putin has spent the last 9 months misreading the room. I think the steps that were announced are potentially game-changing sanctions. These are two of the hugest energy companies in the world. Frankly, the sanctions packages on these companies have been sitting on the shelf at the Treasury Department for the past 4 years. The Biden administration could have done it. They should have done it, but they were more afraid of provoking Vladimir Putin. They didn't want to poke the bear than they were concerned about bringing this war that never should have started to an end. So I think the sanctions today got Putin's attention with with India and China starting to take a step back from their deals with these companies. That's going to crush the Russian economy if this happens over the long run.
I mean, yeah, and we're watching what is going on inside Russia's economy. And now the Trump team is signaling that secondary sanctions could also come against any foreign bank that facilitates Russian oil sales to countries like China, India, and Turkey. That could hit those nations hard again in that respect. I mean, India's big oil company, Reliance Industries, stopped buying oil from Russia's Rosneft. I mean, India was on track to import a staggering 93 million metric tons. That's about 684 million barrels of Russian oil. So the spigots are they're shutting down. EU is also shutting it down, too, with a new sanctions package that could come.
Exactly right. And this shows that sanctions work. When America and our European allies follow our lead, we have the ability to impose crippling economic costs on the Russian economy. Vladimir Putin's got to make a choice. Does he want to continue his war of aggression, this pointless war that he started almost 4 years ago, or does he want to see his economy go up in flames? Because steps like what we took and what the Europeans took are going to dry up oil purchases. It's going to cut off Russia's ability to access hard currency. It's going to cause inflation rates to go up. It's going to cause their rainy day fund to be depleted. Russia's economy is a house of cards, and Donald Trump just started to pull them out one by one.
Got it. Nathan Sales, thank you so much for joining us tonight.